Thank you for watching Live and Local KWN TV.
Hi, welcome to Sand Mountain Community Watch. We're so excited that y'all joined us today. Once again, we have our little co-host, Miss Abigail, and she's just the life of the party, I'm sure. She's kept her Grampy very busy this week, but anyway, yeah, that's right. We're gonna make announcements, and she apparently has some of her own that she'd like to make. First, I want to let you know who our guests are today. I'm gonna have to holler, aren't I? We're gonna have with us today the North Sand Mountain Junior Beta Club. Oh, hey, thanks, Mike. They're going to the Nationals on June 23rd, so we're going to find out about that. We have Miss Robin Cooper and Cherry Smith to tell us about that. And we also have Miss Kayla Barron. She is opening a new restaurant in Bryant. And we're super excited because it's called Little Kathy's. Everybody knows Miss Kathy is Kayla's. Well, I don't know if they know that she's Kayla's grandmother, but anyway, Kathy's had Kathy's Country Kitchen for so many years at Bryant, and Kathy's Drive-In or Snack Bar, I think, is what it was called. And she had the best food. Kathy did. I miss her so much. But anyway, Kayla's going to be opening Little Kathy's, so we're all excited about that. And then we have Mr. Dennis Hall. He's her first of the month regular, and we're so glad he's here. He's going to talk about some power of attorneys and people getting old. He always talks about people getting old. I wonder why that is.
He looks at you when he says that.
Oh, he does look at me. I'm beginning to get a complex when he comes on the show. Also, I wanted to say, I don't know, Miss Tootsie used to be my co-host. Now, nothing against you or Abigail. You're about as loud as Miss Tootsie. But I just want to say how much I miss her. Give her something. I wanted to say how much I miss Miss Tootsie, and she's went on and done some other things in her life. And, you know, that's not that she's old. You're not old, Tootsie, but... you know, to not be afraid to try new things when you get older, I think that's so neat. So, we miss you, and we love you, and you're welcome.
I probably miss her more than you do.
Oh, I'm sure you... Well, yeah. Well, I don't know, because she would talk back to me. You don't talk... Well, you talk back to me, but you don't talk with me. So, you know, there is that little problem.
Abigail do that now.
No, she talk back to me. Okay, on our announcements. Are you going to announce or am I? That's yet to be determined, apparently. Apparently she is.
This is important.
It is. And this is just tidbits, FYI stuff. The Alabama, because I thought this was interesting. I find weird stuff interesting, though. But the Alabama Department of Tourism and Travel released a report stating that travelers spent $55 million and is responsible for 710 jobs last year just in Jackson County.
Oh, wow.
Would you have thought that? $55 million from tourists.
That's good.
If the sales tax had passed, that 1%,
that would have been a big...
It would have been if we have that many tourists that come into the county. So anyway, I'll not get on that subject, but just wanted y'all to know that we have I didn't realize we had that much tourists in the county. You know, Chattanooga has it with Ruby Falls and Rock City and the aquarium and all that. But we got a lot. Jackson County has a lot to offer as well. So with the fishing and the hunting, and I think they're getting. The commission is working on putting in some cabins to rent at the park, if I'm not mistaken.
I think so,
yeah. So, also, just for your information, Lake Winnie opens May 5th, if anybody wants to. How long's it been since you've been to Lake Winnie?
It's been a while.
How long's it been since you rode the Cannonball?
It's been a while.
Last time I rode it, they couldn't get the bar down between my belly and the seat, and
I would have admitted that.
Well, you know what? I rode it with Alex, and I was scared. I thought they're not gonna. I had to really suck it up, and he finally got it on there. And I said, if I ever get off this thing, I ain't getting it back home.
It must have been a defective bar.
It was there you go. It was a defective bar. I knew something was wrong with it. It was a short bar. No, it was an extra long bar. That's why it come up. Yeah, that's what it was. Rainsville is having a Freedom Fest, I think, and I thought I had some information about that, but apparently I don't. But it's July the 25th, I think, with the fireworks and things like that. We'll get back with you with some more information on that. Also, and I don't have this wrote down, but I saw it on Facebook. The Civitan Club is doing their thing at the Gorge this weekend.
Oh,
The
this week.
the 12th.
Wow.
Is that this weekend? Yeah, no, I don't know. Next weekend, the 12th, I think, is when it is.
Yeah.
So I need to get in touch with Mr. Poe and find out about
Get on the
that.
show.
Yeah, but the Civitan Club at Pisgah will be having their.
I missed that last year.
We did. We were in Dolphin Island. Oh, now I'm sad because we're not in Dolphin Island. This week, May the 1st through the 7th is National Small Business Week, Dennis. So you're a national small business person. Kayla's fixing to open a new small business. So, and that goes back to the shopping local. We always try to convince people, or encourage, not convince, but encourage people to shop local. And this is also May the 2nd through the 6th is also National Teachers Week. So I think the schools are doing different things. I know Bryant's doing, I think they're doing something to recognize the teachers. I'm sure North Sun Mountain is. And my daughter is a teacher, and I'd like to recognize that. Abigail's mom is a teacher, and you don't realize how much they do when they come home. She has to work a couple hours, not every evening, but several evenings a week after she comes home, just to be ready for the next day. And so, a lot of people say teachers have it made and all this and that, but if they're good teachers and they're dedicated and concerned about your children, you really need to appreciate them. Let them know that you do appreciate them. Sad note, B.B. Comer Bridge closed last Friday. Did you see that? How long's it been that they've been working on the new bridge?
As long as I can.
I know, right?
Yeah.
30-something years. But anyway, they finally closed the B.B. Comer Bridge, and I think they're going to be blowing it down, tearing it down.
Yeah.
I guess blowing it up, and
I don't know
blow
how
it
they're
up and
gonna
tear
do
it down, whatever. But and also, and this is just county information. Donna Barksdale has been sworn in as the new circuit clerk. She replaced the retiring Ken Farrell. Did you know Mr. Farrell had retired? He'd been the circuit clerk for years.
No, you knew it.
Yeah.
You read it, though.
I know. She's probably getting hungry. Oh, my goodness. So now I want to say, we got some more announcements. And I'm super excited about this. The Bryant Robotics team, there was Lane and Jonah and two other little boys. I don't have their names wrote down, but they went to Montgomery this past Saturday, and they won second place in the state competition.
That's great.
That is great. I mean, that's a lot. I mean, that's a big deal to go to number one, go to state, and then
That's
to
the
place.
first year they've done it.
First year they've ever done anything with the robotics. So congratulations to those guys. I think they're going to come on the show next Tuesday.
Oh, good.
Yes, and we're hoping that Miss Rogers will come on with them. She's their teacher, Miss Marianne, and hopefully she'll be able to come with them. Flat Rock Elementary is having their kindergarten registration Friday, May the 6th. Spring Fling, they're having a Spring Fling also May the 6th, and it's from 5 to 7. And it is a school fundraiser. All money raised will go directly to the classroom teachers. So they've got games, beanbag toss, cakewalk. Cakewalk. I love cakewalks. Marble.
Fun.
I know. Let's go. Marble toes. I don't know what that is. Do you catch marbles with your toes? Anybody know what marble toes are?
One way to find out. Show up.
A ball toss, a duck pond, and much more. They're having bingo. And then they have hot dogs, hamburgers, chips, and drinks. So all of this is going on at Flat Rock from 5 to 7 Central Time this Friday, May the 6th. Also, this Thursday, they're having their Beta Club induction. And it's at 9 a.m. Central Time. And I think Bryant... No, I guess that's Flat Rock that's doing that. Okay. And if at Flat Rock, they also want you to remember that all library books are due by Tuesday the 10th. School will be out before you know it. So they're getting ready to wrap the end of the year up. Tomorrow, the Community Full Gospel Church will be singing at the Bryant Senior Center in Bryant. So if you get a chance, that's Brother Floyd Kilgore. If you get a chance, go out and listen to them sing. And the Jackson County Bama Club has their annual Roll Tide Golf Tournament Friday, May the 13th. For more information, you can contact Rick Roden at 256-628-1212 or Ron Crawford at 256-574-9260. It's $60, which includes the green fees, cart, and dinner. The whole sponsorships are $100 if you're interested in sponsoring that, and that is the Roll Tide Golf Tournament. Roll Tide. Roll Tide. Also now, Mike's probably been waiting on this. I thought this was rather interesting. Our Jackson County Commission, whom I love dearly, I love all of them, approved a resolution declaring the song the county's official song. And Mike's going to play it here in just a second, but before he does, it was wrote by Curly Putnam, who was born in Princeton, Alabama, and graduated from Paint Rock Valley High School in 1949. And in addition to this song that is our official county song, he also wrote or co-wrote My Elusive Dreams, the DIVORCE, He Stopped Loving Her Today, I Wish I Could Hurt That Way Again, Blood Red and Going Down, It's a Cheating Situation, and It Don't Feel Like Sinning to Me. So I didn't know we had anybody that was, that had wrote that many good songs. Those are, and most people probably don't remember them. They're old, especially that.
You have to ask those two young girls if they know.
I know. I bet they never heard of it. They might have heard DIVORCE, but that'd be about it. Blood Red and Going Down. I wonder if Mike remembers that. Tanya Tucker sung that. She should. Oh, did you? He heard. What was you listening to yesterday? But anyway, Mike's going to play the song that is our official county song is the Green Green Grass of Home, and he's going to play a little version of that done by Mr. Porter Wagner. So y'all enjoy this for a minute.
We're going to go back and do an old song that I recorded back quite a few years ago. The old hometown looks the same as I sit down. There to meet me is my mama and papa, and down the road I look and there runs Mary, hair of gold and lips like cherries. It's good to touch the green, green grass of home. Yes, they've all come to meet me, arms raised, smiling sweet. It's so good to touch the green, green grass of home. The old house is still standing, though the paint is cracked and dry. There's that old oak tree that I used to play on, and down the lane I walked with my sweet Mary, hair of gold and lips like cherries. It's good to touch the green, green grass of home.
Thank you. All right, what'd y'all think about that? These young girls out here from the Beta Club don't have a clue who that man was, but I'm gonna see if I can't find Jimmy a suit like Porter's and see if he'll wear it. It don't say Alabama. He might not wear it, but anyway,
We could put a big A on it.
we could put an A on it, and I'll run. No. Mike asked if I was going to dress up like Golly. No, that would be a negative. And Porter, they never did. They were never married, right? No, they just sung together for years. But then Dolly went and sung with Kenny and all kind of other people too. So, but anyway, I think that's got all of our announcements, and I think you got a baby that needs tending to. And
I think she wants her.
she
Nana.
does want her Nana. Okay, y'all, we're going to take a commercial break, and when we come back, we're going to have Miss Kayla up here, Miss Kayla Barron, and she's going to tell us all about Little Kathy's and when she's opening and what's going to be on the menu and how. I can't wait. I'm super excited. So y'all stick around. We'll be right back.
About Southern Wholesale Carpet is selection, quality, and value. Southern Wholesale Carpet has all of your flooring needs covered, from Armstrong Tarcat Vinyl to Shaw Carpet and hardwood in a number of styles and colors, including the Somerset Collection and a Smoky Mountain hardwood made right here locally in South Pittsburgh by Shaw. With over 25 years of flooring experience, Highway 136 West at the foot of Sand Mountain, open Monday through Friday till 5 till 6 on Thursday and Saturday 9 to 1. 657-4420. Southern Wholesale Carpet.
A time-tested financial institution equipped with the latest banking technology, the Bank of Dade, with mobile banking to fit your on-the-go lifestyle. Download our latest app today for your iPhone, Android, or tablet to bank on the go. Check your balance, pay bills, make deposits, and keep track of your account anytime and anywhere with the Bank of Dade's smartphone app. Make life easier by using today's most advanced banking technology to your advantage. Call us at 657-6842 or visit on the web at bankofdade.com. Your hometown bank since 1956, the Bank of Dade. Main offices on Highway 11 North in Trenton, and drive-thrus on Highway 11 North and Highway 136 West. Member FDIC. Equal housing lender. Come enjoy pizza for lunch or dinner in a family atmosphere at Stevie B's Pizza, 2200 Galt Avenue North in Fort Payne. Enjoy the super buffet and salad bar anytime, or have any of our specialty pizzas made to order and delivered right to your table. At Stevie B's in Fort Payne, we make our own dough, assuring you the best possible pizza. Book your parties at Stevie B's in Fort Payne, plus ask about catering and fundraisers too. Call Stevie B's 256-979-1234 and find out more. Great pizza and a family atmosphere. Stevie B's, 2200 Galt Avenue North in Fort Payne. Tennessee Valley Net, your local provider of fiber optic high-speed internet, TV with over 200 digital channels available, and phone service with lots of extras. Fiber optics from TVN is expanding to many areas. Call and see if TVN is available in your area. 706-657-4367 or log on at tvn.net today. Bundle and save on fiber optic high-speed internet, digital TV, and phone service, all from Tennessee Valley Net. 706-657-4367. Online at tvn.net. HVAC repair and service you can count on from S&S Service Company, a locally owned and operated business that uses high-quality materials on every job. Call on our crews for regular maintenance, minor repairs, and new installations. Spurgeon is a name that's been trusted for decades, so if you need an energy-efficient HVAC system, we've got you covered with Arco Air products. Arco Air and S&S Service Company, enduring performance. S&S is fully licensed and serves the Northeast Alabama and surrounding area. Call 256-632-2500 today for S&S Service Company for your HVAC needs. Online at snsservicecompany.com.
All the news about Jackson County with Jackson County's Chamber Chat every Tuesday night at 8 Eastern, 7 Central, right here on KWN TV.
Hi, welcome back to Sand Mountain Community Watch. We have with us this horse, and it's because of her allergies, she says, but
yes.
you never know.
I'm not a smoker. People that know me know that.
We have Miss Kayla Barron with us, and we are super excited. She is going to be opening Little Kathy's.
Little Kathy's.
And now, where's it going to be, Kayla?
In Bryan, Alabama. You pass, if you're coming from Higdon, coming up from Trenton, just come up the mountain, and once you come to the stop sign at Bryant School, just go straight. As soon as you pass Bryant School, start looking to your right, and we're right there off of County Road 262.
Is it the old Methodist Church?
Yes.
Okay.
Where Mimi's used to be,
Where
and then
Mimi's
Cassie's
okay.
restaurant. Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
That's where we're at.
I used to play the piano in that church.
Really?
Yes.
Yeah.
Can you
I
believe
didn't know
that?
that.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. Lord,
Learn something new every day.
There was 5 members that went at that time, I think. And I would play, and they would sing, and I was 12 maybe.
That's been a long time.
It's been yeah. And
I love you, Cecilia.
they would get my playing would stop, and then their singing would continue, and then I'd have to try to catch up. You know, it was not pretty, but we had
better
we had
you
a good
than
time.
me.
We had a good time. So anyway, when did you decide you wanted to do this?
Well, I was thinking about it. You know, since Nanny's closed and Brian, it's been I guess about 5 or 6 years since she had to step down. You know, due to health reasons and stuff like that. And her nephew Eugene, he leased it or rented it for a while, and then ended up closing down. And then my family they ended up selling the land and the property and everything. And then long story short, it burnt down, and it just wasn't there anymore. It didn't exist. And we had so many memories, like all the grandkids, and then of course her kids, my parents, you know, and just different ones in our family. We had so many memories there. And one day I always had a dream of, like, I guess secretly of owning my own business, which I never really talked to my mom and dad a whole lot about it, but I've talked to my sister Kendra about it, and then my husband Lucas about it, and I was just thinking about it one day, and I was like, you don't realize how bad you miss something until it's gone, and it was always a part of our family, and but I just was thinking about it one day, and I was like, I want to open a restaurant. I want that back in our family. I want to do that, and then from there, I just started getting everything in order and tried to find the building and just made lots of phone calls and planning and it just went from there. I just decided to do it, so I did, and that's what I'm doing.
That is awesome.
And I'm
Opens
excited.
the doors for us. If
I'm
we're
excited.
brave enough to go through them sometimes. That's the scary thing.
I'm excited. Everything's really worked out really good. I mean, I've been a little stressed. I'm not going to sugarcoat it because, like I say, if you want something sugar-coated, eat a jelly bean. But I'm excited. Of course, my mom, she's warned me. She's like, you're going to be there's a lot to it, there's going to be a lot of hard work. And at first, honestly, I was like, really? How can that be stressful? I'll be the boss. I'll be the manager. How's that stressful, But it's kind of, I really see what she's, where she's coming from. It is stressful, but at the same time, it's all going to be good. Just getting a few things hashed out. But I'm excited. I'm happy.
So what all kind of food are you going to have?
Oh, good food. We're going to try to base our menu kind of like what Nanny had. Just about any kind of hamburger or cheeseburger you want. We're going to have the hickory burger like she used to serve, the mushroom Swiss, chicken fingers, grilled chicken plate. We're going to have steak and shrimp and catfish on Friday nights. Friday nights.
That was a hot date back in the day.
Yes, it was.
If you got to go to Kathy's and eat steak and shrimp.
It was.
Yeah.
So we're going to have pretty much that, and then we're going to do, we're going to have the good old-fashioned chili size like she used to make. A lot of people that love the chili size, they know what I'm talking about. Then have French fries, tater tots, onion rings. And this is for Bridget to tell her son, if you're watching, Jordan, is that his name?
Jordan.
Yeah. I'm going to have chicken fries. I told her today to tell him I'm going to do the chicken fries like Nanny used to do.
Well, good.
And then just codfish sandwiches. That was always popular. The little cheese and tartar sauce and slaw in there.
Oh, that does sound good.
Yeah, and then on Sundays, I'm going to try to open in July on Sundays and have Sunday dinner like Nanny used to have.
Dressing?
So,
chicken and dressing?
Yeah.
Oh,
mashed potatoes, pintos.
Yeah.
It's the whole Sunday dinner, but we're going to do that. Hopefully, try to open on Sundays for that in July.
Okay, well, that is awesome. Are you getting good feedback? You feel like
pretty good, and that's one thing I wanted to say on here. I appreciate everybody that's shared our Facebook post and liked or comment, and just anybody that's helped us to get the word out. I greatly appreciate it. So it means a lot to have support. Because when I first started, you have a few people that's like, she won't last, or you're gonna have a little bit of negative from everybody, why would she do that, or why Bryant, why start it there? I mean, but it's just one of those things. You just have to like one ear out the other and know what you can do. So, and I've had to pray a lot. So, but I'm excited, and everything's working out. It's just taking a little bit more time than what I wanted. So, because I wanted to open up a little bit sooner than now, but it just didn't work out. So, but we're working through the kinks and getting there. So,
well, good.
So I'm excited.
I'm super excited because I cannot wait till we need another place to eat.
Yep.
There's places on the mountain, but you want a little variety. And I can remember when Kathy's was in the little bitty
across the street at Linda Stalin Center.
Yeah, and that little
she did the mini burgers and then the cherry. I think the Shirley Temples with the cherries in them.
Cherry Sprites.
We
used to get those there.
Yep, that's what she used to serve.
And ice cream. Oh Lord, yeah.
She used to sell it all.
I can remember when I was a kid and we went to Chattanooga, and back. Now people don't think anything about going to Chattanooga, but back in the day it was a kind of a big deal. And I've tried my best to get Daddy to stop somewhere and let us get something to eat, something fancy.
Yeah, something good.
Yeah, like a McDonald's or something. And he's like, no, we're going to go home and eat at Kathy's.
Right.
Right. So he taught me, because he told me, he said, if you don't spend your money locally, she'll go out of business, and we've got to support her.
Local businesses, that's right.
If you don't, then you lose that, and then you don't have an option. So.
And my nanny, she had so many like local supporters. I know one off the top of my head, like Joe Pace. He was in there, and if you're watching, Joe, hello.
Every meal.
Yes, he was in there. he was in there like so. And there was several other of you that were in there, every Sunday or every other day, and on her behalf, we the family, we appreciate that because it's what kept her going. So,
but she was so good to everybody,
Yeah, she knew somebody was hungry. They could come in there, and she wouldn't let them go away hungry.
Right.
And if you left from there hungry, that was your own fault.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
So, but I just wanted to tell everybody too, thanks for bearing with us. I know it's been, everybody's anxious for us to open, and I'm ready to open, just as much as anybody is. We're almost there. So
and you think it'll be Monday?
Yes, hopefully. We have to get the our exhaust fan, which everybody knows that I had that on my Facebook page, looking for somebody to get the exhaust fan installed. But Reeves Heating and Air actually come today and look. So if we can get that hashed in there and get it set up, then hopefully by Monday, this coming Monday. So mark your calendars.
Yeah. So, and you'll put it on Facebook.
Yes,
I'm sure.
I will. Okay. I will.
What are your hours going to be?
Monday through Thursday, it'll be 11 Eastern time until 9 Eastern time, and then Friday it'll be 11 Eastern until 10 Eastern time on Friday, and then Saturday 11 Eastern to 10 Eastern on Saturday. So we stay open later on Friday nights and Saturday nights.
Right, that's good.
Yeah, because it gives a little bit more extra time, because some people, especially through the week, which Nanny used to close like at 7 or 8, but I figured if I stayed open a little bit later, it gives everybody time to get home from work.
Right.
And so, but that's that.
Okay, well,
So-
that's awesome. Do you have your Nanny's recipes?
Yes. Well, my I don't have exactly like everyone individually, but my cousin Creasy, she just we know the stuff that she used because Nanny never really was the type that would write it down. It was always a pinch of this and a pinch of that, and just a dab of it, little dab will do ya. So but we know how she prepared it. And then my mom and some my Aunt Phyllis, they may actually have wrote down actual recipes that she had, but she was pretty much like she just kind of come up with her own technique with her food. So but it was good though. It was delicious. So
it was, and I know she's going to be so proud of you, for doing this, and the community. Personally, I'm in Higdon now. I'm a Higdonian instead of a Bryant person now.
Yeah.
But we'll definitely come up and eat with you.
I hope so.
And speaking on behalf of the community, we're glad you're back, and hopefully everything will work out good for you.
Yeah, I hope so. I believe it will.
Oh, I think so too. I think so too.
Just
if it's the Lord's will, it'll happen.
That's right. That's right. And my motto too is, you serve good food, somebody's always going to be hungry. And they'll be back.
That's true. They'll be back. Yeah.
Yes.
Good food, good service.
Oh, and I also have the phone number too, and we're going to have free Wi-Fi for anyone that's interested in free Wi-Fi. And then our phone number for Little Kathy's is 256-597-1085. So it's the phones are hooked up. I actually just have to get a phone hooked up so y'all can call. But if you have any questions before we open, feel free to call us. So 597-1085.
1085.
That's
and
it.
ask for the boss, Miss Kayla Barron.
That's me.
And
my husband too, but he's watching the kiddos right now. He's not big on TV, and he's not a talker.
Is he excited about?
He is. He's just ready. He's like, I'm just ready for the doors to be open, and he's just, the hard work's been the hard part for him because he has really worked hard. And I did want to have a shout out to him on here, Lucas, my husband. He's really worked hard too, and I really appreciate it.
I saw a picture. I guess where y'all remodeled or whatever, and he didn't even look like the same place.
Yeah, well, we've actually done. It was painted, and then it just needed a little bit of touch up, little paint, little TLC, some cleaning, and it looks really good.
Well,
so
good.
like I said, we're excited and we're ready. We're ready to step out and on that leap of faith.
You'll do good. You'll do good, and put your piano over in the corner, and I'll come play.
Hey, that sounds good. And I'll feed you a cheeseburger. You come play, and I'll feed you a cheeseburger.
You got a deal. Now, and if anybody wants to sing, they'll have to wait for me to catch up with them.
Hey, I love music, food, and people, so we're good.
Oh, there
we're
you
good.
go.
But you can tell by looking at me, I like to eat. So
I would go with a jukebox, though, trust me, instead of me.
Yeah, but everybody come see us at Little Kathy's. We'd love to have you.
I'm super excited. I can't wait till Monday. We're anxious, so we appreciate you coming on, Miss
you're
Kayla.
welcome.
And
You're
anytime
welcome.
that y'all have any special events going on, let us know. We'll announce them, or you can come back. And we're going to take a commercial break, and when we come back, we're going to have the Beta Club members, Miss Robin Cooper and Cherry Smith, and they're going to tell us about what all they got going on.
They're super nervous. I'm watching them making faces going, but they got this. is. They got this.
They're young. They'll get over it. They'll
just
forget
wait till
it.
you get 30. You'll get up and be like, oh, this is nothing.
I know, right? It's just like me and you talking.
It
so
is.
It is. It's not bad. So,
But yeah, thanks to everybody for your support so far. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Thank you
we're
all.
glad that you're opening back up. So
I'm proud that I'm opening.
Me
so.
too. Me too. Well, we're going to take a commercial break, and we'll be back in just a minute.
Georgia Northwestern Technical College wants to help put you to work. Our programs in business, health, industrial, and public service will train you for the jobs available today. GNTC offers schedules in day, evening, and online classes at 5 campus locations with financial aid options too. You are sure to find a career path that works for you with our variety of degrees, diplomas, and certificates available. Visit us in person or on the web at gntc.edu. Georgia Northwestern Technical College. Your career begins here.
Delivering top quality health care locally, we are Northeast Alabama Health Services. With 7 locations, there's one near you. Scottsboro, Section, North Sand Mountain and Higdon, Skyline, Woodville, Fife, and Fort Payne. We accept Medicare, Medicaid, and of course your private insurance. If you're unemployed, low income, or have a high copay or deductible, you may also qualify for a reduced rate office visit as low as $16. Ask about our free medication program. And ladies, you may qualify for a free or reduced rate mammogram. And cervical cancer screenings are available too. Putting your health concerns first. We're Northeast Alabama Health Services. Looking for that next new-to-you vehicle? Well, Rayburn Cloud at Cloud Auto Sales has just what you're looking for. How about an 06 Ford Explorer with the Eddie Bauer package? Very nice, just $5,995. An 03 Ford F350 with a 6.0 diesel engine and crew cab, only $6,995. How about a 2010 Pontiac Vibe? New tires, all power, great gas mileage, only $5,995. See Rayburn Cloud today at Cloud Auto Sales, Alabama Highway 71 in Higdon, 597-3273 for Cloud Auto Sales. And like us on Facebook. When you or a loved one is facing a life-limiting illness, hospice care may be the answer. At Tapestry Hospice, the patient is the focus of our care. We're here to serve you and facilitate your wishes. Tapestry caregivers are concerned with managing your pain, keeping you in touch with your physician, and helping you make plans for the future. Hospice is life-affirming, and Tapestry Hospice can help you deal with all aspects of life, mind, body, and soul. Call Tapestry Hospice for more information. 706-383-8812. That's 706-383-8812. Tapestry Hospice. Redefining hope.
Join us right here every week for Set the Hook with Pat Rose on KWN Live and Local TV.
Hi, welcome back to Sand Mountain Community Watch. We have these beautiful young ladies here with us today from North Sand Mountain Junior Beta Club. We have on the end Miss Miss Cherry Smith, and then we have Miss Robin Cooper with us, and these ladies are in the Beta Club, the Junior Beta Club, and they are 8th graders at North Sand Mountain. So tell me, are y'all smart?
Very
smart. You have to be in the Beta Club, right?
Oh, yeah.
A and B average? Yeah, that's impressive. Do y'all like school? You like to study?
Yes,
Yeah.
most of the time.
Yeah. So how many people or students are in the Junior Beta Club, roughly?
It ranges. There's an entirely different amount each year.
Okay. So and now, since you're 8th graders, next year you'll be in just the regular Beta Club.
Senior beta, yeah.
Senior. Okay. Senior. Duh, that's what it would be called. Senior Beta instead of Junior. Okay. So now it says y'all are going to the Nationals. What does that even mean? And where is the Nationals?
New Orleans.
Oh, I love New Orleans. So and that's June 23rd. And what did you have to do to go? I mean, did you have to win something?
We actually did. We placed first in our banner.
Oh, in a banner. So you just made one up?
Yeah, we made the banner for Beta. They gave us a title that said "Let the Beta Toms Roll," and they gave us our Mardi Gras theme, and they told us to go with it. And we made a banner, and that's actually the first time that North Sand Mountain Junior Beta has ever placed in the banner competition.
Yay! That's awesome. So were y'all? Everybody participated in working on it, or
No, it was just us and then another girl, but she didn't get to go to the Beta convention.
Oh, okay. So are y'all the only two going?
And Jaden Culpepper.
Okay, that is so cool. Y'all need me to go help, because I could use a
you
trip.
want
So
me
if you want to. So y'all are doing fundraisers to help raise money to pay for this trip, I assume. Now, what all are y'all doing as far as fundraisers?
This week we're selling donuts and certificates to Krispy Kreme.
Donuts.
$7 pre-order.
Yeah, $7 for the ticket and donuts. And then on May 21st at Farmers Telephone Company in Higdon, we'll do a donation car wash
Okay.
for anybody that wants to come. And if you want to send in a donation, you can send it to North Sand Mountain, Miss Savannah Kirby.
Miss Savannah Kirby. And her and Miss Grant, Shelley Grant, are your sponsors?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. And so, now when y'all go to Nationals, does that mean you have to actually do the banner again? Or
No,
No, we
take
just take
the
the
banner
one
we
that
have
we got.
now, and it gets
Okay.
judged.
So where did it get judged at the first time?
Birmingham.
Okay, so y'all have already been to Birmingham with it. That is so cool. So, and now you go to New Orleans. Now, so if you win this, then, I mean, I don't guess there's a World Beta Club, is there?
I don't think so. We'll just be the national champions.
Wouldn't that be like Alabama football? National champions. I'm telling you, that's awesome. Okay, well, are y'all excited?
Very.
Now, June the 23rd. And how long will you be in New Orleans?
3 days.
Okay,
We'll be there. We'll come back Saturday.
Is it like okay? So it's Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday.
Well,
or-
we have to go down Thursday and set up Friday, and then the award ceremony is Saturday, so we'll leave Saturday evening.
Is your parents going?
Yes, ma'am.
Do y'all need me to adopt one of you real quick so I can go?
If you want
I'm trying real. You know, Bryant, the kids some from North Sand Mountain and Bryant both went to Washington, D.C. And I thought, I've never been to D.C. and I'd love to go there. And I've been to New Orleans, but it's been a long time. And I'd love to go back. So, do you watch CSI New Orleans? Is it CSI New Orleans?
I have.
Okay, yeah, I like that show. So, but y'all will have a good time. I'm so excited for you. What? You didn't bring a picture of the banner, did you?
Well, I actually have one on my phone.
Oh, well, I want to see it. And I know everybody else can't see it, but I'll tell you if it's pretty. Y'all just trust me. So how long did it take? How big is it? How long did it take to make it?
It took us about a month.
Oh, cool. Let the beta times roll. And it's got a bison's head on it. Yay, roll herd.
The theme, I think it's actually from one of the older songs, and they just put the beta toms in there. And so we did the masks, and we did it in each academic. We did one for each academic, and then we did the colors for the Mardi Gras theme, but then we did like the bison head for North Sand Mountain.
Okay. That is awesome. It's got 4 masks, and one is an American flag. And what's the other 3?
Okay.
Math, English, and science, and then the American flags represent history.
Oh, okay. And it's got one guy playing the saxophone and one playing a trumpet. So, and it's got all kind of, it's really pretty. It's got all
got the
kind
fireworks,
of fireworks, yeah.
Yeah.
That is so cool. Now, are these buildings like
Yes, ma'am.
in the new downtown or whatever? And the bison's like herding right on through.
Oh yeah.
We actually was going to put it on a float, but we decided it looked better, just the bison head, so that's what we stuck with.
Okay. So, and did y'all come up with this by yourself? Your own? I mean,
Yes,
y'all.
ma'am.
That is so cool. And who drew the head?
I actually had one drew, and then the other girl that helped, she just copied along on mine
Okay.
and just painted it on there.
Okay. That is so neat. So, are y'all wanting to pursue art in the future?
I am. I actually draw a lot.
Okay. So, and what do you want to do when you get out of high school?
I hope to go to college and be I want to be a computer engineer if I can.
Okay.
Hopefully.
That's good.
Yeah, I was actually on the robotics team at my school, and we went to Montgomery whenever we were in 5th and 6th grade. So.
Okay. That's great. So, did you like that, the robotics?
Oh yes, it was so much fun.
Yeah. Well, good. And you're more artistic.
Well, I actually went on the technology thing too. We both were in that. We're in a lot
Are
of
y'all
stuff.
like best friends?
Well, we're actually
family.
cousins.
Oh, okay. Okay. Well, that's good. That's good. A lot of times family don't like each other, but, I'm just, so I'm glad that y'all like each other and get along. So, anyway, are we good, Mike, on time? We need to take a break. Okay, whenever I'm ready. Are you girls, y'all got anything else y'all want to share with me? Y'all got boyfriends? I'll ask God knows the question. Yes.
Hey, if you're watching.
No boyfriends? No, you don't have time for them. Don't need them. Don't need them now. Don't need them later. Don't even need them 20 years from now. So y'all just keep doing what you're doing and keep doing good in school. And you got goals to be valedictorian someday?
Actually, yes.
Yeah. Good. Yeah, good. Well, keep us posted. Let us know how it goes. take lots of pictures and come back, and we'll put them on. Actually, we can let Mike put, like, if you take a bunch of pictures, we can put them on the CD or something and show some of them. So we'd love for y'all to do that. And
Awesome.
Congratulations.
Thank
And be sure and get some money from my husband for donuts.
Okay.
So, yeah, and y'all come back anytime.
Okay.
Thank you for
Thank
having us.
y'all. We appreciate it. So we're going to take a commercial break, and when we come back, Dennis is going to depress me about being old again, I'm sure. But anyway, we'll have Mr. Dennis Hall, and he's going to inform us about what. It's not just old people, is it? It's about planning for dying. But is that what it's about? Planning for dying? I'm just sitting here telling these young people. Planning for living.
That sounds better.
Okay, it's not really, but y'all stick around. We'll be right back.
The Moore family name has built a legacy of trust, compassion, and peace of mind by standing with families during time of loss. Now in our 70th year, the Moore family commitment grows even stronger, from affordable, traditional services to cremation. Our experienced staff stands ready to follow through on you and your family's wishes. Since 1945, the Moore family of funeral homes, North Sand Mountain and Trenton, always dedicated to those we serve. Randy's Country Kitchen, open at the foot of Sand Mountain on Highway 136 West in Trenton. Open Monday through Thursday 11 to 9 and Friday and Saturday until 10 p.m. Don't miss the regular buffet every day and the famous seafood buffet on Friday 4 p.m. to close. Pizza, stromboli, and roasted chicken still available at Randy's Country Kitchen. And you can have it delivered too by calling 657-5330. Randy's Country Kitchen, Highway 136 West at the foot of Sand Mountain in Trenton. Beginning April 24th, Randy's will be open from 10:30 until 3:30 on Sundays. Tennessee Valley Net, your local provider of fiber optic high-speed internet, TV with over 200 digital channels available, and phone service with lots of extras. Fiber optics from TVN is expanding to many areas. Call and see if TVN is available in your area. 706-657-4367 or log on at tvn.net today. Bundle and save on fiber optic high-speed internet, digital TV, and phone service, all from Tennessee Valley Net. 706-657-4367. Online at tvn.net.
Romans Mobile Homes can help make the dream of home ownership come true. Come by and see our on-the-line selection of manufactured homes, or sit down with us and let us custom design your top-of-the-line constructed manufactured home. With names like Cabco and Clayton, we can design anything from 1 to 6 bedrooms, shingle or metal roof, finished drywall, and more. All our homes come with central heat and air, including a heat pump. Financing available, and prices include delivery and setup. See us today at Romans Mobile Homes, 2019 Highway 136 West, just west of the four-way stop, top of Sand Mountain. 706-657-8807. Romans Mobile Homes.
KWN-TV is your local high school sports source, and Saturday nights are lighting up with high school basketball. KWN-TV presents Saturday Night Hoops. Every Saturday night, join KWN-TV as we look back at the 2015-2016 basketball season for our local teams. We'll highlight a girls' game of the week and a boys' game of the week every Saturday night starting at 7 p.m. Eastern. KWN-TV's Saturday Night Hoops. Saturday nights at 7 on KWN-TV.
Hi, welcome back to Sand Mountain Community Watch. Y'all know my buddy here, Mr. Dennis Hall. He's just been flying in and out of here. I think he thought he could escape, but we won't let him. We're going to talk about power of attorney. What are we going to talk about, Dennis?
We can talk about power of attorney.
Everybody needs a power of attorney.
Everybody needs a power of attorney.
For health care or for all purposes?
All purposes.
Really?
So I thought this was a good day to talk about that, because it's not really, power of attorney is not really something just when we get old. I think that having a power of attorney is something good for everybody. I mean, as far as me and my wife, yes.
See, now that surprises me, because I don't know that I would want somebody having. Well, you can have it. You can have a limited power of attorney. Is that what you're talking about, like a limited, or?
Well, what I'm talking about is not. You're right. It's not for. This is not a one size fits all. Okay. So it's not for everybody. But in my case, me and my wife have had a power of attorney for several years now. And
she is yours, and you are hers.
Yeah. So that when you have a power of attorney, that doesn't mean for my stuff I can't still handle it. But if something happened to me,
okay, yeah, I see what
then
you're
my
saying.
wife could take over, that to act on my behalf.
And it would just state in the power of attorney that upon your disability or your incompetence. Oh Lord.
Well, we've already reached that point. So, but I think that dealing in the business that I'm in, I see a lot of times where as people get older, they don't have a power of attorney, and so that there is a need there for people to act for them.
Right.
And so establishing that early, and of course you can do all kind of power of attorneys, and I just always tell people, you need to see a lawyer and have that drawn up. Hey, you want a dual power of attorney, a will, and those type things. And so I think those are very important.
Everybody needs a will. I will agree to that.
Everybody needs a will.
Everybody needs a will, no matter how young or if you're married and have anything at all, pretty much.
Anything at all you want to have that.
Mm-hmm.
And then of course you need to update that every few years.
Right. And it needs to be recorded. Is that right?
Lawyers usually handle all that. So.
But I mean, some people will just write something out on. I mean, I can write out what I want. My will, I think, right now is on my phone.
Well, yeah, it needs to be recorded.
But
yes.
Right. It needs to be recorded, because if not, if you had a will and it's not recorded and something happened to you, then your wife could say, "Oh, he never had a will."
Right. I'm sure there could be a lot of that could be contested.
Yes.
Very easily, and probably could anyway. But having a legal will and having, in my opinion, having a lawyer do that and take care of that is worth paying to have it done right.
Right.
And then, of course, you have the dual power of attorneys, where the power of attorney where not only finances, those type things, but also the medical power of attorney.
Right.
So the dual power of attorney is pretty important, and
so you can put them together where it's like financial and
well, they're actually separate,
Okay.
I believe it separates it within that. I believe that's how that works.
Okay.
But you do want both of those, and so and I think that's important because even you was kidding me about as we get up talking about getting older.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's important for us to plan for those things and have things in place. And so that's why I also brought this book today that I think I've showed you in the past.
I love this book. I've not done it. I need to do it. But
Planning for Change.
Mm-hmm.
And basically, one of the things that I've seen with my parents and things, there's a lot of things that we don't know when something happens to a loved one that we don't know about, and this gives you an opportunity to pin all that down, and so you have a place for just about everything to list on there. So I think that's important, and so the Planning for Change book, I think those are things that's good
I have
to
some
talk
of those at my office too. If anybody wants to come by, and they're free.
Actually, if they want to call me, I'll get them one.
Okay.
They can call me at 256-657-3227, and I'll get you one of these books.
Yeah. And I have several, I think.
I think you have some.
Let me look at it again, because it's been a while since I looked at it. But it's it's got who to contact, your final wishes, and who you owe,
life insurance policies, retirements, those type things, because here's another reason that I see a lot of times people will call me and they'll say, I think my mother or my grandmother had a life insurance policy with so-and-so insurance company, but I don't know how to go about finding out if that's true.
Right.
So these give you ways of saying, okay, this is what I have, okay, and this is, who you need to contact. Mm-hmm. And so I think those are important. I'm just like anybody else. I want to live as long as the Lord will let me live here, but I think planning for that day, I just think about my kids.
Right.
And I know that if they had to go in there and start looking for a lot of things, I've got things scattered all over the place. So important things should be in that book. And myself, I'm actually working on that right now. Fixing that, yes.
It says where to find my keys and documents and personal documents, if last will and testament, living will, birth certificate, because you do need all those things. Especially if they have any kind of retirement, you have to have their birth certificate and all that. And if you've never buried a loved one or a parent, I've actually already pretty much planned my funeral. Not this entailed, but who I want to speak, who I want to sing, who I want, how I want it to play. Right. I would record the thing if I could right now, but so my kids don't have to worry about that. Right. Because no matter what you do, when you do it, after it's over, you look back and you think, well, I'm not sure if Mom or Daddy would have liked this. Maybe I should have done something different. So if the parent has it all laid out, then you don't have those guilty feelings and you don't have those what ifs, feelings. So I think that's a wonderful, wonderful ideal.
Yeah, and I'd be happy to get anybody that, call me and wants one of those, or see Cecilia, she's got some of them, but we can get those for you.
Yeah, and it's compliments of Woodman Life, and they are, you're at Eider, but you'll bring it. I mean, you would take one to somebody if they called and wanted it.
Yes. Yeah. I'll take it to them or mail it to them.
We'll get it to you either way, because it is very, long-term care policies, and you don't know what. I mean, I didn't know what kind of insurance my parents had, and I mean, you don't, at the time you don't care because I mean they're healthy and taking care of themselves, and so they don't need you, and so you're not that involved in their life, and then bam. When they're gone, it's just like, now what do I do? And
and just a lot of searching for things. And so this eliminates some of that. And, like I said, I hope people live for a long life, but I think planning that, having that wrote down is a good idea.
It is. It's a very good idea. The power of attorney is the only thing that I'm, kind of not sure about right now. I don't. But if you put in there incapacitated, if I become incapacitated,
right.
But my kids would probably try to declare me incapacitated now. So that's not just my kids, probably my husband.
Well, and normally as people get older, it doesn't take a lot to get a power of attorney. But, I have seen cases where that people's had to rush around to get that took care of. And if they had it in place, and then it would have been a lot easier to take care of.
You may know this. If a person has to go in a nursing home, if you transfer assets, how long? I mean, can't the nursing home come back and take your assets? That gets into the, what is that called, Dennis?
Well, yeah, I mean, asset, they can actually go back.
Is it 5 years?
I think they've just changed that. I think they've made that 6 or 7 years now.
Oh, wow.
So, yes, they can go back and take those, and because if you go into assisted living or a nursing home, then they're going to liquidate your assets to pay for that.
Right.
And so you're going to be limited to what you can have. We run into that a lot, where you can only have so much of a life insurance policy, or if you have a pre-planned funeral, you can't have any life insurance. And so that's another topic, but I tell people every day that it's important for people to buy a long-term care insurance policy, because then you can eliminate.
But aren't they expensive?
Depending on when you buy them, if somebody buys them when they're getting ready to use them, yes, they're very expensive. So they're like any other insurance. But, my ideal for somebody to buy a long-term insurance policy is somewhere in their 50s, and then they have that. And also, they've changed so many rules on that. Long-term care is now, most of the policies they sell are tax deductible.
Right. Mike, are we going to have to take a break? Okay, we're going to take a break. We'll be right back with Dennis, and we'll talk some more about this.
Hey, Bart, Aunt Bee don't get around as good as she used to, and she's in need of a lift chair. Why, Andy, you gotta nip it in the bud. Comfort Gallery has catnapper lift chairs in stock with free delivery and setup. Catnapper reclining sofas in leather, designer fabrics, and even camouflage. Catnapper rocker recliners starting at $269. Hey, Andy, I just been over to Comfort Gallery. They also have England sofas by Lazy Boy. Queen-size pillow top mattress sets now $299. King-size sets just $399. Is that a fact? Surprise, surprise, surprise! They now have free 1-year layaway and 6 months same as cash. And listen up, Annie. For the Credit Challenge, they now offer no credit check payment plans. Located in Kimball, Tennessee in the Old Hills building. That's Comfort Gallery Mattress and Furniture, open 7 days a week. Y'all go by there and see Gary.
Comfort Gallery, 780 Main Street in Kimball. Free delivery and setup, 90 days same as cash, and easy payment plans. Open Monday through Friday 9 to 6, Saturday 9 to 5, and Sunday 1 to 5. Telephone 423-837-3000.
Hey everybody, bacon is back at Little Caesars.
Pizza.
That's right, it's Little Caesars Bacon Wrapped Crust Deep Dish Pizza. Our 8-corner pizza topped with pepperoni and bacon and wrapped in more than 3.5 feet of bacon. Get a large today for just $12. Little Caesars Bacon Wrapped Crust Deep Dish Pizza is available all day. And it's available hot and ready from 4 until 8 every day. Little Caesars, Highway 136 West in Trenton and 411 Kimball Crossing in Kimball.
It's Rick and Bubba on TV. Every morning at 6 a.m., every evening at 6 p.m., and every night at 11:30 on KWN TV.
Hi, welcome back. We're got a few more minutes that we're gonna talk to Dennis. We were just discussing about elderly law, I guess is what it's considered, and ways to keep from losing everything you worked for. You know, I personally will never have that problem because I will be in debt the day I die. There's no doubt about that. But, you know, there's a lot of people that have worked their entire life, and when they, you know, so we're going to talk about that on another show. I want you to get ready for that.
Okay.
And, you know, maybe next month. We might have to dedicate a long time for that because I have lots of questions about that.
Well, of course, when you get into the elderly needing care and you get to the point of needing Medicare to step in, then those laws do change and have changed. And so, yeah, there's a lot there that we would really need to plan to talk about because I don't know all the law changes. I know a lot of it, but that changes.
And who does that? Like, if I wanted to send one of my clients to be advised by a legal or financial advisor would advise you. No, I don't know.
Well, no, I don't think so. I mean, they could advise them on what to do with their money, but actually, you know, if you're talking about changing things to the kids' names,
right,
then no, probably not.
And trust, putting money in trust, and you know, things like that.
Yeah,
that gets above me.
Right. Yeah, there's just a lot to that, but I think that, like I said, we don't ever know what's going to happen, and we don't know where we're going to, you know, those circumstances are come about. So I think that there are ways for us to find that, find the answer to that. Who do they need to see? Who do they need to talk to?
Because I've had a lot of people ask me, you know, who do I need to see or who do I need to talk to? But like I said, we'll do that another show. But y'all be sure and remember, this is a great book. It has all the information in it that you could possibly, you know, real estate holdings, business interest. Of course, most people know if their parents own a business, but credit cards, you know, financial documents, deeds. Oh, Lord, we had a lot of deeds and, you know, that you didn't know about. So this is a great thing that every family needs one of these, and Dennis can set you up with them.
Absolutely.
And my son-in-law just came in the door, so you need to talk to him about getting that baby some insurance right now. So yeah, you got on to me. Why haven't you told them to but they do need some, or not necessarily insurance. Well, insurance or a college savings plan or something. You know,
all kind of things.
Okay, they need it all. They just need it all. Whatever Dennis has got for sale, Jordan, y'all need it. So, Dennis, we appreciate you coming on again every month. I appreciate you doing this.
Well, I enjoy it. Thank you.
Well, thank you. We enjoy you being on here, and we always learn something. I always learn something from you.
We'll try to do something. We'll try to have some more information next time we come.
Yeah, on the elderly, and because that's a lot. You know, people are living longer. So,
absolutely.
Yeah, and so they're running out of retirement And I love those commercials where it dry. How long will your retirement last? Yeah, mine's about like that. Honestly, we started a Roth IRA, and I'm just telling my personal business here. We started our Roth IRA with you, and we got our statements the other day. We got $66 each. So.
Hey, that's 66 more than you had.
66 that we didn't have. That's right. And you're gonna make that grow into about $6 million, aren't you? Now, come on, Dennis, that's what you promised.
I don't remember promising that, but anyway, we'll 66 million in probably 100 years.
Yeah. So,
okay.
And that, can I? If I died, I'm not worried about my 66. But do I have a beneficiary on that?
Absolutely.
Okay. Yeah. Is it Jimmy?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, we got to wrap it up. Mike's telling me we got to wrap it up.
It'll be $66 cheap, richer.
He would. I know. But of course, I'm his beneficiary too, and I just got a new gun. So there you go. Thank y'all for tuning in. We appreciate it, Dennis. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. And y'all tune in next week. I know we're going to have. I'm pretty sure we're going to have the Bryant Robotics and. I don't know who else. Y'all stick around and come back next week and you'll see. So thank you very much.